Hi, my lovelies. Happy Tuesday. Let's dose. I've been getting a lot of questions, especially, oh my gosh, on Facebook. So I'm going to try, wow, every day it gets harder. I'm going to try to get as many questions answered as I can. And I apologize if it takes me a minute because I've gotten so many questions and I'm doing my best to get back to everybody. We had like a whole wave of like hateful comments, and now it's a whole wave of like lots of questions. So I'm gonna do my very best. Today we're gonna answer my most popular question right now, which is about the little patches I wear. So I'm gonna put my patch on with you guys after we dose. Cheers. Okay, water. We got water. I'm on my way out actually. We're going to take a walk as a whole family. And when I say family, I mean 3 humans, 3 dogs, and our cat. We all go for like a family walk, and it's one of my favorite things that we do every day. So that's where we're off to, and then we're gonna go get lunch. But my most most asked question right now is about my patches. I keep everything in this adorable little box. I love this. I got this on Amazon, and it even locks and everything. So it's so me. It's like sparkles, a heart, and it's pink. So everything is in here. I have it, whoops. I have it organized. These are all my different brands of dopamine patches, and then this is like all the I usually don't hold it like that though. All the other patches. First and foremost, a lot of people have asked, do they really work? Yes. Yes, they do. They help me so much with my mental health. Like, if I take one off and don't put one on right away, I can actually notice a difference. Like, I'll start having like all these like intrusive thoughts and stuff. Like, they work so well. And I feel like as an addict in recovery, I am like the perfect person to ask too, because I've had people, like I've heard things written about it where people say it's like a placebo effect, but as an addict in recovery, placebo things don't really work on us, because that's kind of, we always got addicted to the actual feeling. So placebo, at least for me, placebo is not happening for me. Like, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So I swear by these. I am diagnosed extreme CPTSD, and yes, the extreme part is actually part of my diagnosis. That is, and I double checked with her too, like to ask, and yes, the extreme part is part of my diagnosis. I have extreme complex PTSD. I have panic disorder with panic attacks, and that one I've had for a very long time. Also, bipolar 1, which I've also had for a very long time. And another more recent diagnosis is my BPD, which has been just unbelievably amazing to be able to understand the things that I never understood about myself and just felt like I had to hide in shame. And it's been ultimately freeing to realize that it's all tied in with the BPD. And once we realize this, then we can start to heal. That's the amazing part, because now that I understand like the patterns of it, I am in a healing process, and it's like, I don't know, it's like someone finally turned the light on in the darkness and is like leading me home. That it's amazing, and I am so thankful to finally be able to understand myself and also meet other BPD baddies to where I can understand that we have something in common, and I don't have to feel so alone because of how alone I felt for so many years. And I really feel like it stems all the way back to childhood for a lot of reasons. And it's just been so devastatingly lonely. And so, yeah, I am so thankful for that diagnosis, to finally understand who I am and like why, and learn about how to make it better. So let me set this down so I can get everything out because, well, here, maybe I can just do it like this. The ones that I like the best, the ones that I would also recommend, especially if you're just starting, are the OGs. Yeah. These are the Mood Patches by Kind Patches, and they are my absolute favorite. This is the brand I fell in love with. I have tried other brands and I've liked them, but these are the ones, and these are the ones I'm using currently, and these are my favorite. These work so well, and when I say that I have tried everything, like, I'm not joking. I've tried all different sorts of antidepressants, tricyclic antidepressants, SSRIs, like, we've tried multiple of all of them. I've tried endless mood stabilizers. I've tried antipsychotics, like, you name it, I've probably tried it, or at least something like it. I've tried Wellbutrin, which is like its own thing. I've tried everything, and the side effects are worse than my actual mental illness, if that like makes sense. Like, I don't like the way it makes me feel whatsoever, and I don't like the numbness. Like, I love who I am, and I fully believe, especially with my BPD diagnosis, BPD is not really treatable per se, like with psych meds. Like, BPD is more of something you have to work through with therapy, and that's why I'm finally getting somewhere, because meds just don't really work. But this works kind of as like a mood stabilizer should. Instead of like extreme lows, I just kind of stay in my extreme mania and happiness, and then the lows are more like little bumps in the road instead of like crashing and burning and having like a psychotic break, which I was having regularly. So let me get everything ready here. Okay, so these come with instructions, and it's really basic. Like, it's not hard to use. You just stick it on, but there is one step that if you do not do it, it may not work at all. And I know this from experience. If you can take a shower or like use them right after a shower or whatever, that is always gonna be the best. Or like if you put it on your arm or something, wash your arm. But in case you can't, for whatever reason, or in case, you can put it anywhere where it's just skin without hair. So maybe you want to put it like up here, because sometimes I do that. Like, you want to switch the spot. Like, put it wherever, and then don't put it there again. You want to have a new spot every single time. And if you cannot take a shower or wash that area like really, really well with soap and water and then let it dry, you need one of these. These are alcohol prep pads, and I have a whole box of them, and I keep a few in that little box because this is the step that, oh, hold on one second, and we're back. So I opened my alcohol prep pad, and we're just gonna go ahead. Like I said, you want somewhere with no hair, that's just skin, and you want to clean this really well, because if you have any kind of like sweat or lotion or anything like that, it will make them not work. And I know there's been people who've said like, oh my gosh, they don't work, and I really think this is probably why, because you need to clean the area, because anything forming a barrier between, they have to go, it's what is the word for this, like it goes through your skin, it gets absorbed through your skin, and if there's any kind of barrier, even lotion, perfume, body spray, anything, it's gonna make them ineffective. So let's let this dry. I'll be right back. We are officially dry, so I am going, Grayson, I'll be right there. Mommy, can you see? I'll be right there. So we stick this on, and you want to make sure it sticks down and is on there good. And I'm actually able to wear these if I go swimming or whatever. So that is it.